So, Fatman,
So Sleazy.
what is this Berlin show?
I think you're trying to speak German, but it came out as Russian.
They're moving das Ratten, das Wrestlers.
That's good.
Ooh, I like Lederhosen too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the Lederhosen.
Okay, now I'm speaking Minnesota. Oh yeah.
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Minnesotian Berliners?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
Can you
my new
stop being
tattoo.
Jew-os?
Well, let's talk about that on the wrestling show. Welcome. This is Sleazy.
That is the fat man that freaks me out a little bit.
Of course it does. Welcome everyone to another wonderful episode. Today we have
I see the fuck Dave Meltzer sign. Calm down.
Hey, we'll be saying that a lot on this show. First of all, I need to have our esteemed co-host here. First of all, the man who never works Tuesday, Mr. Ryan Williams here.
Hey, yo, fuck me for having like a real life, you know, and like going through some shit and like, just, I'll put it to you this way, sir. Think about where I was 2 years ago in a crazy middle of a divorce and all that shit. And like, I wasn't doing a show and I was in a dark place. And
Now
I
you're just
have
doing
the
After Dark.
most longly, weekly, mostly episodic show in wrestling show history.
Yep.
Listen, and it gets views, okay? Again, Kevin J. Callis, affirmative, shout out.
Affirmative.
I'll toast you to that. And of course, we have the only gold medalist
That's
of
right.
the wrestling show, Mr. Heavy G.
That's right, baby.
I fucking love it. That's wicked. That's awesome.
Gentlemen, are we ready to talk some wrestling?
Wrestling,
No!
lots of wrestling, boys. Not just a little bit of wrestling.
Sports entertainment if you want to get involved.
No, it was all of it. I don't give a fuck. You watch NXT, that had a bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's get right into it.
we watched 2 WWE shows, which equals 1 AEW show.
No, it doesn't.
Got to get one jab in. First of all, it wasn't nearly as long as an AEW show.
That is,
I mean, with the pre-show, it was 7 hours. So, like,
that's true. Did anyone watch? Okay, we're covering Bash at Berlin. Did anyone watch the pre-show?
Hell no.
I did not either. I didn't watch the slide.
I was working and trying to watch the first hour of pay-per-view at work. So, like,
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, it's a good start.
Because fuck you.
Dave Meltzer.
WWE Championship match.
2 world titles. You can't say because fuck you.
Because fuck you. Cody Rhodes.
There's okay. We'll get this right out in the open now. Obviously, they're gonna throw main event Gunther in the show where it's in fucking Berlin.
Yeah.
No duh. Where else is going to be the WWE Championship match?
Cody Rhodes defends against Kevin Owens, 23 minutes, 16 seconds. Can't give this 4 stars. Sleazy, you like WWE Championship matches in the opener?
I do actually. It depends. It does depend. It does depend on the show. I have lots of weird notes for this. First of all, a Russian leg sweep in Germany.
A what?
A Russian leg sweep.
That's not
in
what you
Germany.
said. You said a Russian reg sweep.
A
and I
Russian
think that's
reg
way better.
sweep.
I'm unretiring. I'm unretiring to go back into wrestling just to hit that to get that over to
A
retire.
Russian reg sweep.
A Russian
reg sweep. Yeah.
You can tell I'm drinking a lot.
It's a Russian reg sweep.
It's his Asianness. It's his Asianness.
It just came out, Sleazy.
I saw Julia and now
that was it. Yeah, I kind of figured.
It's not a German suplex in Germany. It's just a suplex. What the fuck are they calling a German suplex in Germany? They don't call Brazil nuts in Brazil.
Bet you don't call them French fries in France.
Exactly.
They don't call it ham in Canada.
A Pepsi plunge.
No, we have ham. We have bacon. Did you call it? That was a weird. A Pepsi plunge.
A Pepsi plunge. CM Punk rolling in his grave right now. Whatever happened to that fucker?
Who did he ever beat?
Right. The Crossroads, the least ineffective finisher in the history of WWE.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You just got to hit it like 10 times in a match.
Case in point. The knee injury bit into him not doing the apron power bomb. I get it from a storyline perspective. It still feels weird.
I hate when you finish like that.
15 times. They really need to think about the whole 5 finishers each match. Owens took 3 crossroads, 2 in a row, but then he jumps up on the top rope and hits the swanton. And then loses promptly to another crossroads.
Right.
3.5 stars. Feels like a very good house show main event. A lot of nice spots. The splash to the outside by KO was really cool. There's a good match in there somewhere, but I really didn't like the finish.
Ryan.
I liked everything you didn't like about that match, which is funny. Like, I thought that match was great. Like, it was a great opener because you had your hot crowd anyways. Because there's 2 world titles, I understand why you open the show and close the show with a world title match. So that makes sense. Obviously, there's no way Jay Briscoe's winning the world title. Like, there's no way Kevin Owens is winning the world title here. Mm-hmm. Okay, I wasn't the only person to think that. But
no, any near fall he had, I did not buy.
So, like, I knew it, but for me, it doesn't take away. Scarlett, I think if he drops it at a random pay-per-view, it's going to be much bigger because you're not going to expect it.
Yeah.
The Jay Briscoe effect is what I'm calling it from now on. That's what you want to do with Cody Rhodes. Jinder Mahal, when he beat like somebody's got to beat Cody, he's going to be somewhat of a made man, but like Cody's going to win it back unless you do Warren.
I think at this point, unless they're literally going to do Cody Rock for the title, it makes sense for him to drop it to somebody for Rock beat it. For then Rock to beat that person. So as a transitional. So you have like a tweener kind of win it.
I mean, they did just get rid of Chanel Shaw from TNA. She can come over and be a transitional champion.
God damn it. I love it.
Ryan's on some shit tonight.
Fuck you. That was gold. That was brilliant wordplay. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Ryan. This is for you, buddy. That was gold. Right here, baby. Right here. That's for you, buddy. Right there.
I forgot this wasn't After Dark. Sorry. Sorry.
4 1/4.
Because fuck your quarters.
Yeah. The story of Owens being conflicted was interesting? Question mark.
I loved it.
He's Kevin Owens. He shouldn't be conflicted. He should have nailed that power bomb 100%. The whole time they're like, he hasn't won a world championship in 7 years, and the story is he's conflicted. No,
It didn't make sense in the story. In the sense of the match.
Yeah. So it was like, I mean, still a great match, 4 1/4. Yeah. Great kid died. I mean, again, I didn't buy any near fall that Owens is doing.
Had he hit I'll put it to say, had he hit that apron power bomb, I guarantee you people's mode would have been, there would have been doubt had he hit it. Once he didn't hit it, I think it was okay.
That was it.
Yep. How about you?
I gave it 4 stars. Did I buy him winning the title? Probably not, but just the way his demeanor, like even coming down into the ring and just sitting up on the top turnbuckle, just waiting for him to get in, just having that look. I like the fact that the demeanor, like I said, not going after the knee injury, not doing the power bomb and stuff. The thing that I'm tired of seeing so many finishes. We were at a friend's house, and they had my goddaughter was there. As soon as he kicked out of the second crossroads, I went, "Fuck, they're all finished." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Whoops, whoopsies." So I fight after that, but yeah, I'm just tired of people needing hit their finishers 5, 6, 7 times to win a match. I get the false finish, but come on, 4 stars. Thought it was pretty good.
I want to point out that I don't know anybody that was watching, like a little bit here and there. Sometimes you miss certain things. I was watching Cody's entrance, and Cody comes out and does the wall in the corner, and the camera gets this beautiful shot. It's just the back of Owen staring at Cody as Cody's doing the wall, and I just thought that was really like that stuck out to me. I was like, I like that. Like I like the view and the visual of it.
Oh yeah, it was definitely great camera work. I agree with you, Ryan. That was amazing.
Yeah, WWE's productions stepped up their game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yo, Dogger, who's like tag team matches?
I do.
Women's Tag Team Championship, the Unholy Union defends against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. 12 minutes and 2 seconds. Kent gave this 3 stars. Sleazy and the Women's Wrestling Enthusiast.
Okay, so spoiler, I couldn't remember the name of the actual tag team. I just know them as Fire and Dawn. And honestly, I will probably always know them as Fire and Dawn. First rule of kip ups is 100% success rate or don't fucking do them, Bianca. Seriously.
But she should have 100% success rate. You would assume that with her.
You would, but you didn't. Oops. So many sloppy spots in the second half by both Bianca and Jade, which is actually kind of surprising. Finish was whatever. I mean, noob champs, yay. I gave it an okay match for a house show. I was not really enthusiastic about this.
Ryan, you're a tag team wrestling enthusiast.
Oh, it was a great little match. I thought it was better than what I was expecting. But I'm like, it teetered in my head of this is probably one of the better Jade Cargill matches I've seen. Even with the sloppiness. Like, I understand what you're saying, but like, it's a lot easier to hide some weaknesses. So if you get a slip up here and there, that happens every match. We can't shit on Jade Cargill and then let Damian Priest away for the past. You know what I mean? Like, slip ups and fuck ups happen. This was one of the better matches, I think, just because of Jade's learning psychology more, and that can be a tangle. I understand to try to learn the psychology of something and to try to remember 2 things at once is the only thing I can tell you. Oh, that was a great little match.
Here's the
Ron Kidd's died.
I would agree with that. Watching Raw afterwards kind of makes sense to that, but we'll kind of wave that off a little bit. The psychology that you're saying is absolutely on point, 100%. My problem is that move for move, she's still like there's a bunch of double teams where they're like, oh, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to be in this? What am I supposed to be, actually doing? And there's a lot of strange like spots where she's like, am I supposed to be here or am I supposed to be there? Am I supposed to be picking her up now? Should I be waiting for Bianca? And there's a lot of that happened in the second half of this match. Once they got her actually in, and Bianca stopped doing the babyface apparel spots, it kind of fell apart. So,
Heavy G.
I gave this 3 stars. I mean, I agree. While Jade's getting better with the psychology, her move to move is just not crisp enough yet. That's just. I mean, I try to watch as much as I can. I just don't. I just think there's just something missing. And I agree with Ryan. I think the wrong kids died. I think this was the perfect opportunity to have Belair Cargill split and have them face off at Bad Blood. I thought this could have been the opportunity. I was surprised they won, to be honest with you.
I think they're holding that match till Mania.
Because of how big Jade Cargill is outside of wrestling.
Yeah.
Who's the heel?
Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca.
Bianca makes sense in terms of who's
She
going
can
to be
lead the
leading
match.
that match. Yeah, see?
That's
Yeah.
the first place my mind went.
Your
I was like,
workers
yeah,
right there.
But I also
who works in the business?
aren't the Street Profits right now heel team?
No, because Bobby's gone, so now they're in fucking purgatory. They're fighting with the new bloodline. So like,
But see, I can see. I don't know. I can see the Street Profits turning and then her being part with them, almost like Scarlett is with Karrion Cross type of thing.
not even close.
No.
Scott, let's go back. Throwback. Let's go talk about a heel with a pretty blonde manager again. Look. You missed that fight years and years ago we had with Travis just on a dynamic day. Well, we can touch on later, but I had to drop the comment.
Okay.
No,
3 stars, better than I expected it to be. Think wrong kids died. Everyone hit it.
see?
Okay.
That was a great little match.
Okay.
It was only a half star off, guys.
Strat match. Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk, 19 minutes and 15 seconds. Can't give this 3 3/4. I'm going to start with Heavy G.
I gave it 4 stars. Chaos in the beginning was pretty cool. Again, this is where the multiple finishes, like the multiple go to sleeps at the end of the match, made sense. Because you need to keep them down, hit all 4 turnbuckles. I wasn't a fan of the traffic lights that they had there, but this is where I think the only real time that you can hit back to back finishers and have it make sense was here. I think the right kid died. I love this is going to set up a 3rd match. I would love.
The cell.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. I would love to see this inside Hell in the Cell. But him getting the bracelet back, and then what happened on Monday, which we'll get to here later. Don't look at the crowd for 15 minutes. Take the damn bracelet and hit the damn thing. But yeah.
You don't work the crowd? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not a
Go
worker.
back to your Lou Thezes and your fucking George Hackett tweets.
All right, I will.
I also gave it 4 stars. 4 stars.
That was 4.
I thought it was a great match. I liked their SummerSlam match a little bit better. The visual with the buckles makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the crowd know what's going on. I mean,
Right, the referee stands there and goes 1, 2. Referee didn't do a whole hell of a lot in that match. So
that kind of, I understand why you say the ref doing that. The only reason that don't work here is because of the McIntyre Punk spot, like going behind and like if they had to use the ref in that situation, that would have took away from the
2.
Stop being old school. The internet was you're the internet age. You're not where you had to be home when the light posts come on. Okay, like
hey, fuck you, I am. How is he not?
Because we live in America. But anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I lived around a bay in Newfoundland. It's like light post on you. I had a light post in my yard, so I was fine.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Sleazy's looking weird, so I'm gonna go to him next.
4 fucking stars. You fucking overrating pieces of
overrating.
Shit.
I had 4 stars. Why are we overrating?
I have 4 stars. Ken had 3 3/4.
I don't disagree that this was a great match to me in a 4
2.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask a serious question. Is this 2, you believe it's 2, or is this 2, Fat Man being a dickhead and giving a wrong rating so we can
I hated this match.
Wait, hold on. So I hate a match as being a dickhead. He hates a match, it's fine.
No, he's a dickhead.
Okay.
I'm trying to compare you being a dickhead.
Don't worry about it. I'll justify every single fucking thing I say in a moment. But first, I want to take a moment to recognize Wade Barrett on commentary. Holy shit. He was great all show. This match was probably the shining moment of the entire show. But all throughout it, he was great. Here's my problem. There's two problems. I hate this type of match for multiple reasons. WWE's version with the stupid turnbuckle rule thing, fucking dumb. Absolutely something I hate. It's ridiculous. Excuse me. The stupidity of not wanting to win the match is dumb. There's multiple times where they're like, yeah, I guess we can fucking do this. Oh, yeah, we're in a blood feud. But I guess we can fuck around with that too. It's stupid. Just beat the shit out of each other and call it a day.
Sort of like escaping the cage to win a cage match.
Even that makes more sense though, because if you're the heel and you don't want to be in the cage with the face who wants to get his comeuppance, he wants to get the fuck out of that cage as soon as possible.
I'm waiting for Ryan to explode.
Okay,
I'm not gonna explode, but like
no. The thing is, the strap match is meant to be a beat the shit out of each other match,
which they did, to be fair. But that comes to the other piece of the problem is the strap match. The strap itself is a problem in of itself. There were multiple spots during the show or during the match where fucking Punk almost dies because that's risk.
Stupid things though. For one, the table spot where they do the Saito to the outside and goes through the table. The strap actually wraps around Punk's leg, and if it got even a little bit more caught, he would have gone through that table head fucking first. There was another spot earlier on in the match too where the first go to sleep that Punk hits. They both get tangled in the fucking strap, and they have to basically fling it away and kind of poo-poo the GTS out of it because they got to get out of the tangle of the strap to be able to do the fucking turnbuckles.
And he actually lost it once during the end of the match where the referee had to put it on him.
Exactly. I don't care if it's risky or not. It doesn't make for a good match because of it, because you're limited in what you can do. And
you're mad because things could have went wrong. You understand that, right? Not that they did go wrong. Things could have went wrong.
Well, one did go wrong with the fact that they got tangled up in the strap. Two, Punk almost breaking his fucking neck. It's pretty goddamn good, almost. But the best part of the match was Wade Barrett saying there are no rules. You dumb fuck, there are a bunch of rules.
One.
That's what the whole fucking turnbuckle thing is.
There's one rule.
No, there isn't just one rule. You got to make sure that you stop the opponent forward momentum before. And they didn't even abide by that in some cases. It's just nobody knew the rules. Even the people on commentary who were trying to explain the rules didn't know the rules.
Maybe I will explode, Fat Man. I don't know.
It was
like when they have that fucking struggle, when they're at 3, there's not a forward momentum really stopped. It's just a struggle, and they fight it out.
He's sitting on the shoulders of Drew McIntyre, touching the turnbuckles afterwards.
He also has forward momentum because of Drew McIntyre.
He doesn't have forward momentum.
Technically, his body is moving in a fucking forward momentum.
There are many. Point is, match is stupid, fucking ridiculous. Yeah, they beat the shit out of each other. There was no good match in here, though. And I don't understand why people think this was such a good match. Simple as that. This was, and spoiler, this was the low point for me of this entire show, was this match. Because I expected so much more between these two guys.
So every strap match you ever see, you had to have the same gripe. From now,
I do.
Before, and
I've always had this. I literally talked about it with the fucking JBL match.
The bull rope match the JBL Eddie match?
Yeah. Where they're doing the same fucking thing.
I did a dog collar match, but the dog collars didn't fit around our necks, so we had to put them on our wrist. And then as I took the fourth... No, it's even better. We do all this fucking strap spots, dickhead, which are fine because that's how you do it. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. When I hit him and I go reach and touch for the 4, as I touch the 4th corner, the dog chain snaps, the dog leash snaps off my fucking wrist. So it was like perfect timing. So fuck you, I love him. Like,
and that's why we have differing opinions on this fucking show, or in terms of matches.
This match,
I hate this. I think it's probably the worst gimmick match that they do.
Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I love this one too. It was great.
Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley versus Dirty.
Well, I'd say their tag name.
No, it's Liv Dom versus the Rippus.
Wow. That's not skating on a fucking line.
Calm down, racist.
This entire fucking show has been like that.
14 minutes, 20 seconds. Kent gave this 3.5 stars. Ryan, you're the tag team wrestling enthusiast.
They could have had 10 more minutes. I would have been fucking invested in every bit of it. I've loved this. This whole angle's been great. Judgment Day since they booted Edge, Judgment Day kicked it up another level to the point where I would compare them to when DX lost Shawn Michaels and Triple H took over. And the progression of how many names technically that have been made because of the Judgment Day has been fucking phenomenal. This match was great. Right kid's dog. Right person pinned the right person in the pretzel pin. She's calling it.
I love that.
Sexy pin.
Pin me like that all
pin.
the time.
I fucking love it. Yeah, well, I'll put that shit over. Pretzel pin me. Pretzel peg me.
Yeah, Ken's an underrated piece of shit. 4.25. This was fucking great. Crowd was hot the whole fucking match. Right kids
That was
died.
my whole show. Fuck you.
But this was they were, but this was the hottest I thought the crowd was the whole night. Everything they did popped. Mm-hmm. Just a regular tag popped. Fucking punch popped. Every fucking thing. Which tells you that a good story, crowd gets invested in it.
Yep.
Heavy G.
4 stars. I mean, to me, Dom has been the greatest chicken shit heel that I've seen in a long, long time. The interference by Judgment Day was a given. I like the timing of it, even though Finn Balor did a horrible job with that super kick. Just taking it. I think Ripley looked amazing, and yes, it's in all phases. Love the pin. Like I said, you said the right kids died. Right person took the pin. 4 stars. I just love that.
I kind of go against that. She should have pinned Dom.
No.
With it being a mixed tag,
that and plus it sets up. Okay, she pinned the world champ.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
For down the road. The only reason why I gave it 4 instead of 5 is, like you said, Ryan, that match to me could have had so much more time.
Oh my god, they could have
taken some of the time off the last fucking match. I can guarantee you that. Spoiler.
I believe that this should not have been
Joe Hendry.
I believe.
God damn it! Gotta give me a half a second on that. This should not have been on the show.
What?
You're 100% wrong.
No. Not for the reason you think. It needed a more marquee spot. And I think I think that this should have main evented a show. Because the story was so fucking hot. It features 3 former world champions in the story and Dominic Mysterio. But the angle was so fucking hot. The entire thing is so fucking hot. Why wouldn't you finish a show with this?
Timeout. Didn't somebody say pre-show that, well, with Gunther, who else is going to close the show?
Yeah, which is why this shouldn't have been on the show. Case in point. This should not have ended. This should not have been on this show. They could have put something else that probably would have had a little bit less heat, admittedly, but if they saved this for a main event of a PLE, I think you would have had fucking buco bucks on this. Give him the extra 10 minutes. Give him everything. That being said, 4.5 stars. What was it missing? 10 minutes.
I agree.
Loved it. Loved everything about it.
Counterpoint. What PLV are they going to close?
The very next one.
No
Bad
way.
blood.
No way. That's Punk McIntyre, Hell in a Cell.
Even with two world title matches, it's Punk McIntyre.
And then you have Survivor Series after that. That ain't going to close the show. It's War Games. They had to do it.
Or Punk Gunther.
Yeah,
Punk beats McIntyre. Punk gets a world title
No,
shot.
Bad Blood.
Yeah.
They're gonna be in Vancouver, Canada, and Canada's a crazy crowd. So like,
yeah, that's my only thing. I see your point and I get it, but the thing is, which one though? Like it.
I know it's hard to.
So
it's
I
hard
think
to point to a place where it could be. Bad Blood is probably the only one that I can think of. But if you're going to do that and you're going to do Hell in a Cell with Punk and McIntyre, there obviously that's got to close the show. Obviously, but December. Here's the other thing about.
I think you're waiting.
there is no pay per view in December.
Yeah, that's true.
I
And then
think
you're
you're
waiting.
waiting
And
too
then you're waiting
long.
for
You might
day
be waiting-
one. Then it's just too much.
Wait too long.
I think the problem is that I don't know.
I get your point, but the thing is, you're going to be able to drown this out for months,
Right.
Right.
and,
yeah.
and there's no, and then after that, it's
And what company
Rumble.
is better suited to do that?
And WWE could do that, but then you got Rumble, and then you got Elimination Chamber, and then you got Mania, and then you're waiting till next April.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's going to be a show between Bad Blood and Survivor Series and the Rumble. You know, there's going to be another pay-per-view there. Maybe they've not announced it yet, but there's definitely going to be one there, and it would perfectly work there.
This Tuesday in Texas.
Or open Bad Blood. Because you open Bad Blood with that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to Heavy G's favorite match of the night, World's Heavyweight Championship. Lata defends against Randy Orton. 34 minutes and 28 seconds. Kent gave this 4.5 stars. Let's go to Heavy G because we know how much he absolutely loved this match. It's his match of the year.
2.5 stars.
Wow. Just right in the gut.
Way too freaking long. That it just seemed, I don't know. I just didn't like the match. 7-8 minutes outside without a count out. Oh, you gotta admire the referee's discretion. Little Nate was watching the damn pay-per-view like we were.
At least the commentators tried to explain it. Unlike with AEW, they just sit there.
What I miss?
He was bitching and complaining that they were outside for like 7 or 8
2.5
minutes.
stars. 2.5 stars I gave this. Yeah, I mean, and then you're halfway in the match, and all of a sudden, Randy Orton's like, with the crowd, just get the fucking match. The Viper Randy Orton would never have done that in a match, especially for a world title.
This Randy Orton would.
Oh,
This Randy Orton is fully evolved to every aspect of it now. The Riddle tag team topped Orton off. Because after he did the Riddle tag thing, everything was just been a. I will still stand on the hill. Randy Orton will be on the Mount Rushmore of wrestlers.
And then, while it was nice to see Ludwig Kaiser, I got robbed. I got robbed of Samantha Irvin saying, "Thank you, good." Oh,
Well,
it sucked.
Wait till the next night.
2.5. I don't fucking care. I wanted to hear it.
So you're giving this
horrible.
2.5 stars because the ring announcer didn't do an entrance. Cool.
The match was too long. Again,
So the match was too long and the ring announcer didn't do the entrance. Nothing wrong with the action.
I've heard I've heard dumber reasons for lower ratings. I'll be fair. You leave him alone. I've heard dumber reasons
pandering
for
to the
lower
crowd.
ratings.
He even got Gunther pandering to the damn crowd. No.
I just gave a strap match 2 stars that everyone gave 4.
Fuck him. No. It just
For dumber reasons.
it seemed disjointed. I couldn't get into it. Hell, my buddy fell asleep during the fucking match. That's how bad it was. 2.5 stars. Fuck him.
Ryan.
I think he's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That was a love letter to wrestling fans over in Germany.
My God.
100%.
Dear John.
100%.
Dear John letter, not a fucking
exactly
love
what
letter.
this match was. I had in my notes.
Dear John.
Wow.
Dear John.
This is
I'm
exactly
leaving you for your brother.
what a German pro wrestling match was.
Yeah, that was catered to that crowd, and that crowd ate it the fuck up.
100%.
That's good. I ain't German. I'm Italian.
And that's why you hated the
And
match.
that's why it's 2.5 stars.
Wait a
It's
minute, you
your-
should like the
It
match.
showed wrestling wag sweep, okay?
No, the German won. That's why I didn't like that.
I would have loved to have seen a Lush and Rig sweep in that match.
Oh.
Would have been better than often the fucking match.
Get
Christ
that merch
almighty.
soon.
You can find that on shop.thewrestlingshow.com. I haven't put that over in a long time.
A Lush and a Rig sweep.
Just as a pretty little bow, this whole fucking pay-per-view was great to me.
Well, Sleazy and I haven't talked about the match, so Sleazy, go ahead.
Okay. I didn't know what I missed.
Oh, don't worry. I was looking forward to this. You're absolutely right. It was a fucking love letter to German wrestling. It's specific. They call it out on commentary. WXW. He was a huge star of WXW.
They were chanting Walter the whole match.
All fucking match. I love Gunther selling the arm. The Orton thumb to the eyes. Why isn't that a DQ? And then wait, it's Lil Nate in the ring. Of course, he's not going to call for the dirtiest player in the game. Bit
Wow.
right there, right? Shenanigans, 100%. Once again, a suplex, not a German suplex. Even on the splash pin, he's selling the arm. My favorite point in commentary is that earlier on, they talk about how Orton's, I'm 285 now. Later on in the match, that's Orton's 275 right now. And then Cole corrects Barrett to say, no, he's 290.
Yeah.
The fuck, guys?
It's the Nutella. It's the Nutella he's eating.
The only problem I have with the match, fuck your finish.
Yeah, it's another reason. Fuck your finish.
But love the sleeper sequence though. The sleeper sequence is exactly what you would have seen in a type of match like this. The only problem with it, if you want to be kind of nitpicky, is there was a little bit of a length issue. But you're going to give them this type of match. This is the only time, frankly speaking, that Gunther's going to main event a show with a world championship in Berlin. Okay, let's be perfectly frank here. This was his fucking show. And unless they do another one and he's still on top, he'll never be in that spot again. And even if he...
And it's not like them to not screw the hometown hero.
Right, yeah.
Right.
4.25 stars. It wasn't as good as the fucking mixed tag match, but it was so close. It was so close.
Oh, it was better. 4.5. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck off.
What was it missing?
Heavy G, I don't know why you didn't like this match. This was an old school NWA love letter to Germany match. Like, it was an NWA match. Like, I don't understand why you didn't like it. Fuck you. Flair and Steamboat was 60 minutes. This was 35. Fuck off.
Flair and Steamboat also had 2 out of 3 falls in that fucking match.
Wait a second. Can we get this on TikTok?
Rag in Germany that Ric Flair left. Him and Dusty.
2 out of 3 falls. Okay, fine. Give me a 40-minute match. Ricky Steamboat and Ric Flair went 60 minutes for that fucking 2 out of 3 falls. Fuck you.
Don't care. Still win 60. Your bitch is 35.
You have a first ballot Hall of Famer in the match with one of the biggest upcoming stars that they have on the fucking roster. which 10 years
Put
from now
over,
will
by the way.
also be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Fuck him.
Fuck.
Anyway, overall, this was an absolutely great show. Let's move on.
We're giving our rating out of 10?
Give your rating out of 10.
6.5.
8.
9.
There was only one fucking match that was shit.
You're right. It was the last one.
You're both wrong. All right.
I did that intentionally.
Why to argue?
Too.
That's so great. This is a great show, except for one match.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, please. I got you.
All right.
Hey,
NXT No Mercy. Sleazy didn't do notes because he.
No, I sped run through this.
Yo Dog and Herzog tag team matches. NXT
What?
Tag Team Championship. Chase U depends against Axiom and Nathan Frazier. 13 minutes 33 seconds. Can't get us 3 3/4. Underrated piece of shit.
Wait. Chase U is heels?
Yes.
No.
No.
Wait. Who are the heels?
None.
No.
It was a face
Rich
tag.
Holland.
No.
Yeah, Rich Holland. It ended up being Rich Holland. But
That's where I was going with this.
This match was fucking great for an opener, and it
Yep.
breaks my heart every time Chase U loses the tag team titles. The first time they lost to the family, and I was kind of okay with it because I love Tony D'Angelo. But like this time, it hurt because like, fucking boys, put him on speed already. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was actually shocked they lost. Like I was. I thought this was gonna felicitate the Axiom Frazier split.
Funny enough, me too.
But it was the other way.
Funny how WWE long plays stuff like that.
especially when Axiom hit Frazier again.
Yep. Yeah, I gave this 4.5. I thought it was really good.
What's it missing?
The breakup of Axiom and this actually wasn't as good as the other match from Heatwave, which I think I gave 5 stars. So yeah.
Because it wasn't Chase and oh god, I can't pull his name.
Duke Hudson.
Duke Hudson, thank you.
Wesley versus Zachary Wentz, 13 minutes 37 seconds. Can't give this 3.5. I agree. Really good match. Slow pace to start, but it picked up near the end.
Back to back shocked winners.
Yeah.
When Wentz won this match, I went, fuck, Henry's not winning the title. Or Henry's not winning the title.
It made me believe more. Did I go
Not
do
me.
that?
I believe in Joe Henry. I gave this 3 stars.
See, he gave me the Iggy, and I got it.
What'd you give the first match, WG?
4.5.
What the fuck was that missing? I have to say it every time.
Me?
Like,
Yeah.
The only thing is I would have liked to have seen Chase you get a longer run with the belts before they got switched again. But the thing I really loved in this match is while they were high spots, there were a lot of high spots in this match. They were well placed and well done in the match, I think.
It's like
It's like
these two guys
John
knew each other.
Shawn Michaels had 2 indie guys and went, let me put a sprinkle of WWE on it, boys. And they were like, okay, you're the Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah.
Side note, because I noticed things. Fatman, you watched it, right? Did you notice fucking the other guy, Trey Miguel, eyeballing that belt?
Uh-huh.
I just had to point it out.
Yep.
The TNA guy pointing out the TNA
Was that the X Division title that he had?
Yes.
one of 2 nights before. Poor
And
Mike
they're
Boston
also
Bailey.
they're supposedly going to challenge for the tag strap.
There's a match tonight for the number 1
Yeah.
contendership.
Yeah.
I just watched, that's on in the background. I meant to watch that to tell you who won. I'm going to the dirt sheets.
Thank you.
NXT Women's North American Championship.
Wait. You already went past Lee Wentz? I gave it 3 stars.
You
This
told
is a
me that
match-
already.
But it's because there were so many high spots that didn't. There was no need for them.
You already said that.
All right then, fuck you then.
I'm like, what are you talking
We
about?
got so
already
wrapped up
said
in
it.
the tag match.
Killer Jordan and Wendy Chu, 13 minutes and 9 seconds. K gave us 2 3/4. He gave it the Mike Sanders. What an overrating piece of shit.
Oh,
This
so
match
there
was-
was positivity over this match. I'm kind of wow.
This match was garbage. Kehlani Jordan went from a match of the year contender to possibly one of the worst matches of the year. This was fucking awful. God
Think it was
fucking awful.
Terrible.
Kyle?
Half a star. This fucking sucked so bad.
Wow.
It was
It wasn't
boring.
that bad.
It was sloppy. There was fucking missed spots everywhere. It was fucking terrible.
That botch, and that corner botch that they had,
Oh my god.
that looked awfully scary.
Not only awfully scary, they did it again.
Yeah.
This wasn't a taping, guys.
This was so bad.
You can't edit the second spot in.
Oh shit!
here's-
Rosemary's back on NXT.
Cool. Good.
Here's my issue with it. Who gives a fuck about Wendy Chu's gimmick? Like,
You know what's kind of funny?
I like Karen, but this is garbage.
You know what's funny? I don't think Wendy Chu gives a fuck about Wendy Chu's gimmick.
I agree with that because you could tell that she just doesn't want to be doing this.
No.
Really, you don't think that's just her really into the gimmick? Like, because she's been really into every gimmick she's been given. Let's be honest, she dives right into it. Whatever character she plays, she's played it really fucking well to me.
Time out. Can
Okay.
I
Wait a second here.
Irvin?
Wait a second. No. I need to address this.
Wow.
Are you going to sit here?
Clearly, you don't watch the show.
Obviously not. Because I'll tell you, I am one of the biggest proponents of women's wrestling probably in the last 10 years. I absolutely believe that they need to step it up here. I know they can step it up here.
Like I said, if you were watching, Kehlani Jordan went to a match of the year candidate to one of the worst matches of the year.
Yeah.
So it's not like we don't like women's wrestling. I gave her match 5 fucking stars at Heatwave.
Yeah.
Or 4.5. Like, that match was,
Yes,
was a banger.
yeah.
This
I
match
give
was
that 5
fucking
now.
awful.
Right.
Yeah.
And you
This
guys
match was awful.
And you guys think about
It's
wrestling
terrible.
all day. Go do something else fun with your life. Your whole life revolves around wrestling. It doesn't revolve around wrestling. This is what we like to do. This is what we talk about. So
Whoa.
while you're watching the show,
Time out. My life. Okay, it doesn't.
It was around Asians.
Yes.
But still.
I made Asian.
There's an Asian in this match.
Yeah.
Asian hermaphroditic porn.
I'll be the odd man out. I like the match. I really like Kehlani Jordan.
I gave it 3. I gave it 3 stars. It was all right.
Oh, we're in piece of shit. NXT North American Championship, Obi Femi versus Tony D'Angelo. 13 minutes and 47 seconds. Can't get us 3 in the quarter. Mike Sanders. It was a good match, I think. I don't.
Ryan,
beginning-
please tell me you're gonna give me a higher. Give him a higher one than that.
Ryan doesn't give star ratings.
I know, unless it's a 5-star match, so I'm like, that's about like. Usually, it was a good match. It was fine. It was a great match. Like the star rating, because to me, the star rating is always fucking nonsense. It's like, how do you determine? There should be, to me, it's you point out 5 things. Did the match have this? Did the match have this? Did the match have this? Like, if you're gonna rate something, there has to be a scale. It's just people like.
It's a
I'm weird.
qualitative assessment on this.
Yeah,
I get it. And
that's why you
kind of-
never get Ryan star ratings unless it's a 5-star match. Because I'm just like, absolutely.
It's perfect. Because basically, a 5-star match for you is a perfect match.
Yeah.
And that's
I gave
an easy
it.
thing
I
to
gave it 4.5.
Whoa!
To me, it was the match of the night.
Wow.
I love Obafemi. He
The
is
way-
fucking money. And
Yes.
they never need Moose now because they have Obafemi.
And
I was thinking the same fucking thing, too. I was just like, oh.
You'll
and
never
here's
see
the
Moose.
thing: they made it was hard hitting. It made D'Angelo look really fucking good. Just the hard hitting, taking the clotheslines and stuff. The still finishing. The only thing that was wrong with it is the whole "fuck your finish" thing again.
Yeah, that's just
with that power bomb thing. When Obafemi hits that power bomb, that should be it.
Okay, I'll posit this to everyone here. Who's going to be NXT champion first?
Out of
Oba
these two?
or Tony?
Oh,
Tony.
Femi.
Femi.
No,
I
Femi's
don't
going
think
for a
so.
win on that belt.
Well, no. I think D'Angelo's going to win it, and then Femi's going to win it off of D'Angelo.
I don't think Oba's ever going to win it because I think he'll be on the main roster before he can win it.
Does that really matter?
It does because they won't have him step back down to
They did
win
with
it.
Balor.
They did okay, fair.
And Becky and Charlotte, so it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. I 100% agree.
I don't think he's going from North America title to the main roster. I think he's.
I think he is.
You mean like Bronson Reed did?
Yeah.
Right, but I think
And Swerve?
And Swerve.
I think Bronson Reed was a little bit more polished than Obafemi. I think Obafemi needs.
I think they're not watching him close enough because
he's great. Don't get me wrong, but I think under the Triple H regime, they're going to keep him down there as long as they think so. I don't think they're going to rush. I don't think he's going to push him up.
That makes no sense.
Are you surprised that the WWE doesn't have a super heavyweight title?
No,
not anymore. There's not enough 400-pound plus guys on there.
Yeah, Sleazy's
super heavyweight title in MMA is only like 266 pounds and up.
Yeah, so that means
the heavyweight title is
Orton can fight for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that
275.
I love that.
No, he's 290.
I didn't mention that. Look at that Roy belly.
That's a Nutella belly.
That's a Roy belly right there.
The Joe Laurinaitis belly?
Did you hear? Oh, did you hear about his thing with Nutella now?
Trying to get sponsorship.
Yeah,
he eats it. It's gonna hold them up. Yeah, that's so good.
When he was with Cody Rhodes in that interview,
I did not know about this.
Oh yeah,
find Cody Rhodes interview with Randy Orton. It's gold.
It's really the whole interview is really good.
Yeah.
Because we bash women's wrestling so much, NXT Women's Championship, Roxanne Perez defends against Jada Parker, 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Ken gets 3 3/4. This was a 4-star match. This was fucking great.
How dare you bash this match?
How dare I bash it by only giving it 4 stars? I'm such an asshole.
You can't see it, but I'm rubbing my nipples underneath this.
I mean, Roxanne Perez just keeps proving that she's fucking amazing.
She is the next generation. She truly is.
And then Sleazy came all over the place.
Oh yes.
After the match.
The reason why I had to go back and watch.
You didn't have to watch a match. All you had to do was just watch that little 2-minute segment.
I could have watched that on TikTok. I didn't. I chose to watch the entire show.
Yeah.
Just for that.
Yep.
And enjoyed the rest of the show too.
Just for him to come all over the place. You give this 5 stars?
I loved every minute.
How was the Owen Femi match your match of the night, but you gave this 5 stars?
Actually, I gave Femi and D'Angelo 5 as well.
You said 4.5.
I said the wrong one. I gave it 5 stars. I had 2 5 stars in this match.
Well, you're wrong on both, but that's okay.
Wow.
I thought Parker looked good. She's a hell of a lot more polished than Cargo.
Oh, 100%.
Her showing of the rib injury when she went into when she tried to do that splash was awesome. Perez it just seems like Perez has an answer for every opponent. It's just I think her work is great. Right Kid died. Julia showing up after the match was, to me, icing on the cake.
How is this woman less than 2 years in the business?
That's who?
Jada.
Oh, I've heard about like Roxanne.
The WWE fucking system works.
Right.
It does. It truly does.
There's a lot of people like
because she was a fucking I don't even know
soccer player.
You're a soccer player.
Okay, yeah. So
where was it? Hold on.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
The fall away slams, the facial expressions. She just gets it.
Can I put a never gonna happen but might happen crazy thing into the universe?
What?
Punk leaves AJ Lee for new AJ Lee.
Oh, Roxy.
Or Cora Jade.
His daughter.
I've watched those porn.
Christ. NXT Championship, Ethan Page.
What are you doing, stepdaughter?
Oh,
What are you doing, step ladder?
Ethan Page defends against.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Thank you.
We're getting there. We're getting
15 minutes and 8 seconds. Kate gave this 3.5 stars. I agree. I thought it was really good.
My kid died, but question mark?
I don't think the wrong kid died.
Why the wrong kid?
I hope at least we're rematched or where the right kid dies in that match.
We'll see how NXT goes tonight.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a triple threat at Halloween Havoc. Because it makes sense because Hendry got the low blow. Or Hendry lost because of the low blow. Trick
Williams and Pete Dunne had their match at the beginning of the card, or they're having their match tonight. The Street Fighter, they just got kicked out.
I love the Hendry Edge. Oh, ego. That was awesome. I think that another thing that I liked about this was Trick going to both Hendry and Page before the match and saying, "Hey, I'm going to call it like a TI is," and everything else like that. I just thought it was great. 4 stars. I loved it.
I thought it was fine.
That and the pinfall where Ego's foot was under the rope and he caught it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's little things like that because he could have easily went 1, 2, 3, and had all that. But when he looked up and caught the foot, I'm like thinking, okay, the foot's under the rope. You got to kill the foot under the rope. And when he did it, I'm like, okay.
It's good storytelling.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. I thought it was good.
This was a good show. I don't think it was on the level as Heatwave was, but no, you don't. Not at all.
All I care about is everyone loves Joe Hendry's theme music, but I can't get All Ego's original theme music here. What the fuck, guys? Gotta give him Fed music.
Joe Hendry's best entrance of this weekend was Friday night.
Oh yeah, with fucking the Hardys. Yeah.
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 All right, Sleazy's dying. Do we want to touch a little bit on news and rumors? I don't know. We talked about Giselle Shaw parted ways with TNA. Odyssey Jones
off
Let's talk about that.
No, he got released.
Oh, he did.
I still can't prove that yet. Has it been official yet?
According to PW Mania, he's been released.
He hasn't released. The newest rumor is domestic abuse, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a domestic abuse issue in July, but they recently figured it out. And I know they pulled him off of TV, but I don't know if they officially released him or not. Usually WWE is pretty cut and dried when they release somebody.
Right.
They don't usually quietly release, especially something like this, where it's like iffy in that respect. So I'll be interested to see if they actually release a statement or not.
You want some news and rumors? Jordan Grace just offered an open challenge to the TNA Knockouts title on NXT television.
Yeah, for next week.
Okay, I'm in.
Who's going to take it?
Tatum Paxton.
Well, as per the TNA taping, it makes me mad that I haven't seen anything outside of one instance from the TNA taping. That was Ariana Grace showed up. So I really hope that taping had her and Santino interact with each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Carmen Petrov is the one who challenged Jordan Grace on TNA TV at the taping.
Okay. Killer Kelly announced that she is pregnant.
Good for her.
I was going to say, whatever happened to her was pregnant.
That's what happened to her.
You know what she had?
That's fun.
To make Sleazy happy, WWE and Asuka agreed to a new multi-year contract.
Smart.
So I'll be frank with you. I wasn't sure if she was going to resign. I thought she was going to retire. I really did think she was going to retire after the injury. So I'm very happy.
But dude, she can stay over there and do shit too, right? Like
she can. I think that I think her mind is past. She loves wrestling, obviously, but there is a point in her career where I think she's past the big part of it. You know what I mean? She's just there to be enhancement now. So you're right. She could just fucking come in, do a 3-month stint, go back to Japan. You know, I know she still got the house in Vegas, I think. So it's like
Stalker much?
if you watch any of her fucking shit outside of WWE, you know that.
I don't, because I'm not a stalker much.
Ooh, you want another piece of nice news and rumors that I just found?
Yeah.
On September 14th, World of Sport Wrestling will be revived and return to taping after 6 years.
Interesting.
Who the fuck
over in Britain.
owns that? Yeah, there's somebody that owns that, but I can't remember who it was.
Bad Blood is going to start at 6 p.m. instead of 7 or 8 because
That's
UFC
it, into
307 is going to air the same night, starting at 10. Too bad Sleazy and I won't be able to, take advantage of that because we'll be in New York City that night.
Yep.
So cool.
There's a lot of rumors going on here, but there's not a lot of.
I have a question then. If Odyssey Jones gets let go now, well, he's probably going to get let go. What does this do with the New Day?
Raw happened. They just didn't mention them. I bet you they're not going to split now.
Yep.
Basically, like, it's what I see. Yeah.
I think they're going to split. I think they're going to do it a different direction then, if they're not going to use Odyssey. But I think they're right in the fact that the act. I don't want to say the act is tired because they're an amazing team. There'll always be an amazing team. But after Big E's kind of done, they kind of been treading water ever since. So finding a new direction for them, having a new day in their character would be.
Could they go heel and have Big E come back as a heel manager for him?
I wouldn't be against it. But the problem is clearing Big E to come out there ringside. Because shit happens, accidents happen all the time. Accidents happen all the time with managers. And with somebody with a neck that's really fragile still, I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Hi. Oh, you're not talking about me?
No. I thought we were going to talk about you for you're here.
Oh, that's rude.
We're only going to talk about you behind your back. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, got the balls to talk.
If you have nothing nice to say about somebody, wait till they leave the podcast.
That is why they call it TWS After Dark.
Listen, Chip, calm the fuck down.
Wow.
Sleazy. Yeah. Can you guess when Julia's first match is going to be? Because I have an article here saying when it is.
Probably in fucking Hershey, Pennsylvania.
We'll actually have the arena that the show is going to happen in. It'll be the Allstate Arena in Rosemont, Illinois.
First episode of SmackDown or
NXT and the CW. That looks to be when her first match is going to be against Roxanne Perez for the title.
Well, fuck! I guess I'm watching that.
Rascals.
How dare you watch wrestling for a wrestling show?
Yeah, how about it? You do something else fun with your whole life instead of revolving it around wrestling. Thanks, Kervin. Thanks, Kervin White. Oh, sorry, it's Kervin over here.
If it's not Karen White.
Same thing. Same difference. Still sucks.
Ooh, Chavo. Did you hear about the whole stupid meeting? The mandatory pre-Raw meeting?
About what you can and can't say on TV.
Well, you gotta. So let's be frank here. A lot of people have been walking the line, and there's not been a straight, this is what you should say. This is not what you don't say. On our show, there's a very strict line, right, Ryan?
Have you seen GCW and the split up of the stable cunt?
According to
Fuck Dave Meltzer. What the fuck, guys?
I'm still laughing.
according to him, Swerve Strickland's new
Oh god,
deal
he's
with
about to have a
AEW,
fucking
stroke
stroke
reading
over
list.
here.
Swerve Strickland's contract with
Oh, this is so stupid.
AEW is reportedly making WWE upset because they think they overpaid, or AEW overpaid for Strickland, and it's bad for the sport
Not
because
just Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, there was another name that
Daniel
came up.
Garcia.
Yeah.
Daniel Gar. Oh yeah, okay.
Daniel
Oh, yeah.
Garcia was also brought up in this conversation.
As well, Daniel
The-
started. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Fuck
I see
him.
Daniel started.
But where's the sign? Wait a second. Where's the fucking sign? We need the fucking sign. Fuck that motherfucker. How dare you sit here and shit upon people's fucking salaries? If that man makes $5 million a year, it doesn't matter a goddamn bit of difference to you, you piece of shit.
Well, I think he's reporting.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
thinking
he
that-
also said that he was also talking about the fact that it's bad for the business in general.
No, he's reporting that WWE thinks it's bad for the business.
He's putting words in
Meltzer.
WWE's mouth.
Of course
what
he
I'm
is.
saying.
Of course he is.
That's what he thinks. He's framing it as WWE believes this. No, it don't. WWE doesn't mean a fucking goddamn difference. Because the reality is that if somebody makes more money over there versus WWE, it doesn't matter a goddamn bit of difference to WWE because they've got a roster. They've got who they want.
Right.
They're a $1 billion company. They're another $1 billion company. It doesn't fucking matter. If the guy's making $5 million a year or $10 million a year, it's not that much in comparison to everything else they have in terms of fucking expenses.
WWE.
Anybody want a cool stat? I got a
Sure.
cool stat here.
Ryan sounds like the little kid. He's like, hey, I got.
Yeah.
I have nothing to add, but hey, here's something. I found this dead bird.
I'm all for stat trying to lay it on us.
NXT just recently had the youngest match in WWE history when Thea Hall and Roxanne Perez wrestled. Their combined age was 42 years old.
And yet that seems old. Isn't that strange? Because
Randy
I think
Orton confirmed he signed a new contract extension for WWE.
Still
Speaking
young.
of-
He's there for life.
42 years old combined is still younger than any match we saw in fucking Philly.
Well, I mean, a better way to say it, he should be there for life, just like Edge should have been there for life.
And then Nikki Cross signed a new contract for WWE.
good for her.
Apparently, Nikki Bella's husband got arrested for domestic violence.
Yeah, I didn't
Sorry,
even hear about
domestic
this.
battery. Sorry.
So
Yeah, we can't tiptoe around this issue.
well, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Michelle brought this up to me. I didn't even hear about this. So apparently,
Oh yeah, from Dancing with the Stars, kind of
exactly.
Yeah.
So Michelle apparently said that after the fact, she was no longer wearing a ring, and there's a thought that they're going to get a divorce over this. So big gossip. I don't know anything about it.
Report: Nikki Bella looking to end marriage after domestic violence.
There you go. See, easy. Fucking dirt sheets. Gotta love
The
it.
outlet cite sources with direct knowledge of the situation
Yeah, I'll be fucking full of shit.
as stated that the former WWE wrestler and Hall of Famer has been making calls to divorce attorneys since Friday.
Yeah, okay.
Well, she should have stuck with John Cena. Haha. All right, I'm good.
One last one that's kind of funny. The Pennsylvania governor announced that WrestleMania 42 will be in Philadelphia again.
He's wrong.
He isn't correct. He had to
He had to backtrack.
he had to backtrack on it and delete the original video. It's fucking hilarious.
Is it an election year?
It might be.
Yeah, it
I'm
might
not
be.
wondering- For I don't know Pennsylvania. Obviously,
I think it is.
it's New York's. I believe.
I think it's
location.
isn't.
It's 6 years for New York, but it's every other presidential election is also the governor election in New
Okay.
York. But I don't know if this year is the
I don't think.
On your
If it's every other, that's 8 years.
no, it's
No.
every 6 years. So the first 6 years they get reelected. The second 6 years it hits on the election year
okay.
for the president.
Yeah.
I know that's a weird way of looking at it, but that's how I read
For
it.
a guy who was born on Inauguration Day, you think you know this stuff?
Wow.
Do
Ryan, put yourself over.
Ron Buck got Reddit, Twitter, and holy shit. He actually gave Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles 5 stars. Good man. I got bored and was looking up the Meltzer star ratings just to see what the most recent ones were. And as I'm like AW, Japan, AW, I was like, all right, that one was a 5-star match. At least he gave that a little bit of credit. Piece of shit.
he had no choice. Literally, everyone said it was great.
Yeah, Ron Buck got Reddit, Twitter.
You got a Reddit quote of the day?
No,
Freak?
I was
dare you.
lazy.
How dare you?
How dare a weed smoker
do we-
be lazy?
Do we know next After Dark?
Schedule permits. I want to do it next Thursday. It could be at a regular time at 9 o'clock. It could be super late night. That will be determined when my schedule comes out. But I'm shooting for next Thursday.
Okay. Sounds good. Heavy G, put yourself over.
Catch me and the Hall of Famer Fatman on the Best Star Sports Show, period 2. Now on Mondays, we're going to be going over week 1 picks, college football. We're going to talk about the
Florida State lost again.
Yeah, Florida State lost. We're also going to talk about the dreadful White Sox again, setting franchise records left, right, and center. So stay tuned. You aren't going to want to miss it.
Wasn't there some? There's two sports things that I ran into. Number one, the Blue Jays Red Sox game that got restarted.
Oh yeah, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen, because
Well, he was in the box. He technically
he
played
was
for
catching
both teams.
for himself.
he caught his own at bat. Yes.
Yeah, he caught his own.
Yeah,
at bat.
that didn't play for both teams. He caught his own at bat was the greatest part about that.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. I thought that was amazing. The other thing was this was the first time in a long time, if ever, at least since the Broadcasting Act, that they had a Friday night regular season game.
What do you
Because
mean?
because the Broadcasting Act states that you can't have Friday night games from the second week of September till December. So they got around it by the loophole.
You're talking about what sport?
Football. Sorry.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Are you talking about the NFL?
Yes.
Oh, that's on Peacock. I thought you were talking about I'm like,
no,
what are you
Friday
talking
night
about? College
football.
football. There's always been college football Friday
No,
night.
no. Fuck college football. Who the fuck watches college football? This asshole doesn't. Why would he know about college anything? I didn't even go to college.
So
Fuck?
I still think you're wrong on that point because if there was a broadcasting act, then it would be for all sports, not just NFL.
No, because it was supposed to save high school and college football for Friday and Saturday nights. I can find it. Well,
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Because there's Saturday night games late in the season.
Yeah. Well, those are, to be fair.
It's the Sports Broadcasting Act in 1961.
To be fair, they're after college football ends. I'm not sure how it will work now that there are college playoff games.
Right.
I did
But
hear
there are bowl games on Saturdays.
Yeah, but it's not professional. It's the fact that they didn't want professional games competing directly with college or high school games.
Well,
And-
it's a little different now since all college players are getting paid.
Yeah,
So
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But the act was in 1961. It's a little bit.
But also, I see what you're saying because now it's on Peacock instead of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So, since you're a big Olympics fan, have you watched any of the Paralympic games?
I have not actually. I've been honestly, it's been very busy for me for multiple different reasons of personal nature. But
if you want to check out something, check out Mark Stutzman, guy from the United States, won the gold medal in archery, and he is known as the armless archer.
Interesting. I will definitely take a look. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
Hi.
Fucking piece of shit. We are Sleazy Fatman on X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. Please,
we're not on Are we still on X?
We're on X. We're not going live on X.
We don't go live on X. Eventually, I will get rid of it.
Still.
I will eventually get rid of it because fuck them. But please go like there, follow us there. Specifically TikTok. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We want to get 1,000 subscribers so we can go live on TikTok. That's the line for that. So really, really, really go on over there. Please like and follow us there. Find our normal videos at twitch.tv/SleazyandTheFatman, youtube.com/SleazyandTheFatman, premium content at onlyfans.com/wrestling show. Like and subscribe on your favorite platform and click that notification icon on YouTube so you know when we go live here and when we go live on TWS After Dark when Ryan decides to not have a schedule. But
not have a schedule.
To not have a schedule. He never has a schedule. But that's when you know when we're going to go live is getting that notification icon and making sure you're subscribing on YouTube. So with a fuck you to Ryan because he left, but thanks to Ryan. A thank you to Mr. Heavy G, the only gold medalist on the show. And as always, for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is a wrestling show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Tony Khan, his alleged coke habit. A hot dog's not a sandwich. A sub is not a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. Tacos and burritos are not sandwiches, you fucking rednecks. And next week, I guess these guys are talking AEW all out. I'm going to be the smart one to decide to say, fuck that, and I'm not coming on.